Late at night, after the kids are asleep, a parent opens their laptop and starts working again. Not for their main job, not for a promotion, but for something much bigger. What kind of side hustle makes parents sacrifice their evenings just to secure their child's future? Let's uncover the strategy many families are quietly using to pay for college. The rising cost of college. For many families, college has become one of the biggest financial challenges they will ever face. Tuition, housing, books, and other expenses can easily cost tens of thousands of dollars every year. In fact, surveys show the average annual college cost reported by families was around $30,000 per year, including room and board. Because of these rising costs, parents are constantly searching for ways to prepare financially. Most families rely on a combination of savings, scholarships and grants, student loans, income from parents or students. Research shows over 90% of parents plan to help their children pay for college, often using several financial strategies at once. But there's one strategy that is becoming increasingly common: side hustles. In fact, surveys show about 17% of parents take on a second job or side hustle specifically to help fund college expenses. For many families, these extra income streams are quietly becoming the difference between overwhelming student debt and a manageable college experience. Why parents turn to side hustles? There's a simple reason side hustles are becoming more popular among parents. Saving alone often isn't enough. Even families who start college funds early may discover their savings only cover part of the cost. Research indicates many parents saving for college expect their funds to cover only about 30% of the total expenses, leaving a significant financial gap. That gap can be enormous. Thousands of dollars every year. Instead of relying entirely on loans, many parents choose to create additional income streams. Side hustles offer flexibility. They allow parents to work extra hours without completely changing their careers. And when managed wisely, that extra income can grow into a powerful college fund. The most common side hustle parents use. Among the many side hustles parents pursue, one stands out as the most practical: freelance or online work. This includes activities like freelance writing, graphic design, virtual assistants, online tutoring, selling digital products, remote consulting. Why are these side hustles so popular? Because they can be done from home, after work, after the kids go to bed. All that's required is a laptop and an internet connection. For parents juggling work, family responsibilities, and finances, this flexibility makes freelance work an ideal solution. A few extra hours per week can generate hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. And when that income is consistently saved or invested, it can significantly reduce the financial pressure of college tuition. The power of small monthly contributions. One of the biggest advantages of a side hustle is consistency. Even modest extra income can create powerful long-term results when saved regularly. Imagine a parent earning $300 per month from a small freelance project or online business. If that money is invested or saved consistently for 18 years, it can grow into tens of thousands of dollars. The key isn't making a huge amount immediately. It's building a steady flow of extra income over time. This strategy turns a side hustle into something much more powerful than just extra cash. It becomes a long-term financial plan. Real examples of parent side hustles. Across the world, parents are finding creative ways to generate extra income for their children's education. Some start small online stores. Others sell handmade products. Some teach skills they already know. For example, a teacher might tutor students online after school hours. A graphic designer might take freelance projects on weekends. A stay-at-home parent might run a small e-commerce store selling handmade crafts. These side hustles often begin as small experiments, but over time they can grow into meaningful financial resources. And every extra dollar saved can reduce the amount of debt a child may face after graduation. Kids often notice when their parents work extra hours to support their education. They see the effort. They see the sacrifice. And that awareness can change how they approach college. Students whose families make financial sacrifices for their education often take their studies more seriously. They understand the value of the opportunity they've been given. Some even choose to work part-time themselves to contribute. This shared responsibility can strengthen both financial awareness and family bonds. The alternative: risky financial choices. Without extra income from side hustles, many parents face difficult financial decisions. Some families rely heavily on student loans, others take out parent loans or credit card debt. More concerning, surveys show many parents are even willing to withdraw from their retirement savings to help pay for their children's education. While this may come from good intentions, it can create long-term financial risks. Retirement funds are meant to support parents later in life. Using them for college can leave families vulnerable in the future. Side hustles offer a safer alternative. Instead of draining existing savings, parents generate new income specifically for education costs. Turning a side hustle into a college fund. For parents considering this strategy, the key is discipline. Extra income should ideally be separated from everyday spending. Many families create a dedicated college savings account where side hustle earnings are deposited. Some invest the money through tax-advantaged education accounts. Others simply build a savings fund that can be used when tuition bills arrive. Over time, this approach can produce surprising results. A few $100s each month may not seem life-changing today, but after years of consistent saving, it can become a significant contribution toward a child's education. Even small side hustles, like freelance work, tutoring, or selling handmade items, can add up faster than expected. This method teaches children the value of hard work, entrepreneurship, and long-term planning. By turning extra income into a purposeful saving strategy, parents can reduce the future burden of student loans, a growing trend among parents. As college costs continue rising, side hustles are becoming increasingly common among families. Parents are no longer relying solely on traditional saving strategies. Instead, they are creating flexible income streams that grow alongside their children. This shift reflects a broader change in how families think about financial planning. Rather than waiting until college years arrive, many parents start preparing early. A small side hustle started when a child is 5 years old could potentially generate income for more than a decade before tuition bills arrive. That kind of long-term preparation can dramatically reduce financial stress later. Paying for college is one of the biggest financial challenges families face. The costs are high, savings alone often fall short, and loans can create years of financial pressure for students. But many parents are finding a creative solution: side hustles. By dedicating a few extra hours each week to additional income streams, parents are quietly building college funds that protect their children from overwhelming debt. The strategy isn't glamorous. It often means late nights and extra effort. But for many families, the reward is worth it. Because every dollar earned through that side hustle represents something much bigger: a chance for their child to start adult life with opportunity instead of financial burden. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more powerful financial insights. And here's a question for you. Would you start a side hustle if it meant your child could graduate college without debt? Let me know in the comments.